All right, Purist, so let's get a little update on 89 number 50. I'm Bob from Purist Motorsports, and thanks for watching. You can watch previous videos. I'll put up a couple of cards later in the video about this car, where it has come from. It is a client project. We're getting ready to set it off to paint, and so, well, we've done a few things to remove items from it to get it ready to go into the booth. This is a little trick. A lot of people, you remove door handles for paint, and you can actually zip tie the handle and just, you pull it straight down. So the rod that's inside, you just put a piece of zip tie to it. So that's a little tip, I guess, for those who are working on these cars, or if you have one that doesn't have a handle on it and you need to move it around in your shop, that works really well. So the interior, as you can see, is completely empty now, except for the dash. Okay, and so I guess I left some of that in here, the insulation, but empty as in all of the trim panels are gone. And well, it was a bit of a challenge because we spent a lot of time removing the console. The stereo wiring was a massive mess. What Saleen had done, I know on some cars they'd put in the metric connector. On this car, and my old 89 number 448, there was just a bunch of crimp connectors. They'll actually be able to, excuse me, disconnect, but someone had wired in an Alpine stereo, which is not factory for this car, but it's a CD unit, and we'll call it period correct because it's probably a early to mid 90s unit. Sorry, allergy season in full swing. But the interior is all out. The next thing that we're going to do is actually drop the drivetrain out of it. Again, this car has a full drivetrain, transmission, and motor from a 1993 Cobra that was totaled, somewhere in the 30,000 mile range. So the car itself is without trim. Something else to consider when you're doing paint, these right here, the little buttons that hold on this trim, be sure to remove them if you're doing paint, because when you sand across this edge, it will actually lift the paper. So it's best to remove those. I know that several sites online, including National Parts Depot, actually has them for sale in a grouping of, I don't know how many, I guess there's, typically I think later cars have like 3 on each side. Early cars may have 4, and I want to say the 87s, the piece is a little different. It's like square, but don't be concerned with that. The round ones are what were used from like mid 87 on. I know National Parts Depot has the breakdown on their website, but these round ones are all you can buy now. So that works. It's going to be hidden anyways. I wouldn't get concerned about it. If you're looking at restoring your car and you get into that splitting of hairs, sometimes it's best just to grab what's available and move forward, right? But the car, we got everything off the wing. It's all removed. Carpet's out. We're actually going to do a video on how to resurrect that, because Although there is carpet that's available, the loop doesn't look right to me. It looks great because it makes it brand new and fresh, and if your carpet is absolutely toast with holes in it, cigarette burns, that kind of thing, buying new is what you've got to do. But there is a way to get that to look new again, almost new, and we'll go through a video in the future, so stay tuned for that. But the car itself is in great shape. No rust anywhere. That's awesome. But yeah, we'll end up having to take all of this stuff off, as you can see the stripes there. And to that, if you look at the right angle, notice those stripes are in line with the molding and not the bottom of the door. If you see that right across here. Let's see, let's do this again. Right across here, the bottom, notice it gets wider right down there. So, anywho, also I got really excited because of this. When I pulled the carpet out, right down in the middle, there was a piece of paper like right there. And I'll be danged if it wasn't just a blank piece of paper. I was kind of hoping it was the build sheet. I found a build sheet in my 85, and I found a few in junkyards prior to like 86 and back, the 4i cars, but 87 and up, I really haven't found many build sheets. I thought it was a build sheet, but oh well, I was disappointed and let down, but it was still an exciting moment. That's what's fun about doing stuff with these cars. So stay tuned for more. That's where we are with this car. As always, whether you're driving them or storing them, always enjoy them. Peace.